All right, guys, the watch list for Tuesday, November 21st. I'm going to remind everybody this is a holiday week. Thanksgiving is Thursday. You can see this little tiny green little plus sign? That is today's daily candle. So that's typical of a holiday week and very low volume, very narrow range. Um, and this is the third day in a row that after the first 30 minutes, I had to spend the rest of the day battling back to get green. I managed to do it all 3 days. I think I'm up $68 today. Not trying to brag, but yeah, I was down like 1,900 today at the start. Not at the start, but after the first 15 or 20 minutes. Took two separate trades. It's kind of the age-old day trader quandary, right? There was two separate trades I took that were right at an inflection point. Seller identified on the tape and volume coming in. And I like to get in as that seller's getting taken out. I don't want to have slippage and everything. So two different trades, I basically did that same thing, and neither one of them went. And if that happens, typically they go the other way. So anyway, I'm getting tired of having to battle back. So I'm certainly going to, heed the warning and adjust going into tomorrow and let things set up. And I even said that in pre-market. I said I've had to battle back the last couple days. I'm going to try to slow my roll and kind of let things unfold this morning and wait for a proper setup. And then I jumped in a couple things in anticipation of a break that never broke. Anyway, long story short, we're going to slow it down a little bit tomorrow. Just remember, holiday weeks can be low volume. Now, also on holiday weeks, though, you can get things just going crazy. So, we're going to keep our eyes open for some low risk setups on some of these crazy stocks and see if we can't catch a nice percentage gain this week. Also, real quick, we've got a Black Friday special going on for the chat room for a month. It's like almost free for a month for the trading course, and there's another one for the lifetime membership to the chat in combination with our trading course, a combo special. And so if you're not on our email list, hang on a second here. Okay, I just brought up the website, which is greatstockpicks.com, greatstockpicks with an X. You can scroll down if you want to get on our email list. Scroll onto this part, enter your email address and receive my favorite trade setup video. And then you'll get on our email list, and every night I send out an email, not spam, but just an email with the link to the nightly video. So if you want to do that, put your email address in there. And in that, anytime we're running like a Black Friday special, the special offer will be in that email too. So it's a good thing to get on the list if you're not interested in that. Assuming I don't forget, I will try to put the Black Friday special in the description. It'll be in our email all week. We're going to run it through, through next weekend. Okay. But anyway, so I'm going to put it in the description to this video if I remember when I'm done here. All right. Anyway, back to the SPY. Very narrow range, as I said. Here is the list I'm watching tomorrow. I love this ICON. Had a really nice trade in it today. Had this big breakout here over this kind of little cup and handle after getting decimated. And if this thing isn't going bankrupt, the next logical move is higher. Okay, so we had this big pop here from 186 to 245 3 sessions ago. Then kind of a quiet inside day, and then today had a high of 230. I love it over 232 because then you have yesterday's high of 234. I'm sorry, Friday's high of 234 and Thursday's high of 245. All potential catalysts to maybe get this thing to head up maybe to the 20-day and maybe to $3. So certainly worth watching, and trades pretty well from what I saw today. And we've had some good trades in it lately. OTIC is just still in this range, but it tried to break out of a tighter range right here a few sessions ago, and it's kind of like a little range break, and now forming a new range. So I like it over this kind of 2 or 3 day high. Not in love with this nickel spreader, but I'm going to keep my eyes on it. IPDN is one of those lower price, lower float stocks that's worth watching. You had this big spike, then an inside day, then another big spike that gave a lot of it back, but then it's edging its way again back higher. So, and a lot of volume lately. Like this one over 5 tomorrow, we'll see, depending on how it opens too. Not necessarily over 5, depends on how it opens. ACST, really big move today on massive, over 20 million shares traded. I'm going to watch that for maybe a red to green or something like that tomorrow. FENG gapped up and ran, and then gave a lot of it back intraday. Then 3 days lower, back down to support, and nice bounce today. I really want to watch this. If it, this one might break out over recent highs one of these days. I did not place a trade in it today, but it goes back on watch, or goes on watch for tomorrow. SRAX had a really nice move here, secondary move, tertiary move, and then chopped around, came back down, and then really nice volume today. So this looks really good for a possible red to green tomorrow. RIOT, gotta love that symbol, Riot. Very strong volume today, and maybe a red to green in that one tomorrow. CLSN. This one isn't that interesting to me when you look at this chart, but in after hours, I think they got an upgrade, and it's flagging in after hours between 250 and 260. So it popped up, and I can bring over a 2-minute chart that actually has after hours on it. You can see that pop it got in after hours and holding up pretty well. So a possible gap play tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything with it now. I don't hold overnight, but worth watching as a gapper tomorrow. That's the reason it's on the list. QD was on watch today. No trades in it. And another red day. I still love this setup for a snapback bounce tomorrow. See what it looked like on an intraday today. Nothing too compelling. Just another red day, though. I think that's a good one to watch for a possible bounce tomorrow. TOUR had this massive move, and then actually today popped, but then reversed. I'd like to see it come down again to this area. I don't know, a better retracement of this big move. Right now, I don't think it's retraced enough, but I do think it's worth watching. If we get a narrow range for a while tomorrow, and then an upside break out of that range, probably worth a shot. SORL on bounce watch after the gap up, 3 days lower, and now today a 4th day, no trades in it, just goes back on watch tomorrow. And lastly, MICT, big pop today, quiet inside day, much lower volume. I want to watch that one for a 3rd day play. We'll also find some gappers in the morning, and again, I'm hoping to start my day better tomorrow, so I'm not fighting back from a deficit. So anyway, hope to see you and chat with us. I'm going to quit babbling. Have a great night. See everybody tomorrow.